Hey everybody, it's Andy, tech trainer with the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library System, and today I'm going to present a video on JobNow, which is one of our job resource databases that we have with the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library. Lots of cool tools in there that can help you with your job search, so enjoy the video. Thanks.
I'm going to show you one of our job resource databases today. It's called JobNow, and it's available with anybody that has a Buffalo and Erie County Public Library card. You can access this from home. You come to the library and access this. You cannot go to Google, type in JobNow and use it. What you need to do is access it through the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library's website. So the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library's website is buffalolib.org. So you would type that into your browser and hit enter, and that would take you to this page. And what you're looking for once you get to this page, now whether you're using a computer like I am or a tablet or a phone, you should be able to use this database. If you are using a phone, where we need to go, which is research and resources, is probably behind the menu button. And if you don't know what a menu button looks like on a phone, it's basically three dashes, and if you tap the three dashes, you're going to get a drop down list that has this stuff: books and movies and locations and research and resources. So if you tap on that or click on it, that will open up to the page that will give you access to get to JobNow. And that's, you can either click on databases A to Z and go down to the J's and find it that way, or if you click on job and career resources, that'll bring you right into a page where we have access to it also. So that's JobNow. That's the one we're looking for today. We're going to click on JobNow, opens up a new tab, and now we have a bunch of different tools that we can use, some kind of cool ones that aren't in many of these job resource websites or databases. So you can do a simple job search in here. So I got one here for delivery. I'm going to put in the downtown Buffalo zip code, and I'm going to hit search. What you'll notice right away, if you look in the upper right corner of the results page, is this is powered by Indeed. So if you went to Indeed.com, you're going to get the same results here. So that's not the real power of this particular database. I'm going to show you that over the next few minutes, but you could certainly do a search in here for Indeed, and it's going to show you all the delivery jobs that are available in within 25 miles of 14203. You can narrow down all these different options here. If you don't want anything under 20 bucks or something, you hit that, apply, weeds out all those, and then just click on the result. It brings you to some details about the job, the requirements, and so on. If you want to apply, click on apply, and that just works like any website where you got to go fill out all this information and go ahead and apply for the job. I'm going to close out these tabs and get back to our JobNow main page here. So that's the search, right? You could certainly do that. What I want to talk about is kind of what's down here, some of the things down here. So let's start with the resume column here. If you have resume templates. So if you don't have a resume, you want to make one, you could always click on resume tablet. And what these basically do are they have preset information within a Word document. Now, if you don't have Word on your computer, you could certainly use something like Google Docs. Any library in the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library System has Word on it, so you can certainly come into the library and do this. But there's different types of templates here. I'm going to show you, I guess, a functional resume template. What happens, it downloads it. I click on it to open it up in Word. Let me make this look a little better here for you. And I'm going to hit enable editing, and now there is a kind of preset template resume that I can go ahead and use, and instead of putting what's in here, I can put in what's applicable to me or what I've done in my career. So I can type in my name and so on, and go ahead and change my qualifications and my history and my education. So there's all different types of templates that are on this website that you can go ahead and use. I'm going to hit the home button here to go back. Resume resources, you can go there, all different types of websites that give you information on how to make a good resume. But the two interesting ones here are Resume Lab and Live Resume Expert. So if I click on either one of these, if you have time, you could have somebody help you with the resume in real time. So if I click on Live Resume Expert, that's going to open up a whole new window. And on this window, it's going to connect you to a chat. In this case, it's going to be somebody named Rochelle T. And with Rochelle T, you can go ahead and interact with them. In the meantime, while you're waiting, if you want to upload your resume to have them look at it, right? I'm sure you hear a lot for resumes, get another pair of eyes on the resume, have somebody proofread your resume. This is a great way to do it if you don't have anybody that can do that for you. So I can go ahead, hit the little paperclip and hit File Upload. And then I'm going to click on my documents, and there's my Andy Trainer resume, one of the resumes I had already made. And I hit Open, and what's going to happen is that's going to upload that to the good people at BrainFuse. And then you guys can walk through together back and forth during chat about your resume and questions you have about it. There you go. So it's asking me, how can I help you, guest? So we could go on with Rochelle, but I'm going to close out. Forgive me, Rochelle. Leave. Let me go back into my website. I'm going to hit back here. Same thing, Resume Lab. So if you don't have time, you could submit it. Somebody could look at it on their own time and then get back to you with notes and things like that. In order to do that, you need to create a free username and password. And if you don't have that, you hit sign up. And I'm just going to sign up on the spot here. I'm going to put in a username, and I'm going to put in a password I'm just making up right now. You should definitely write it down because you do want to be able to retrieve the information that the person who looked over your resume, you do want to retrieve it, and you do have to sign back in to do that. So if I want to send them my resume, I can hit, from computer, upload file. There's my resume, hit open. And then I would hit submit, and that would go ahead and send my resume to the people at JobNow. And then I would check my account at a later time. Notice I'm logged in now. And they would get back to me and give me their information. And notice here you could type in, what parts of your resume you want to focus on. So that's another great resource that you can go ahead and use within JobNow. I'm going to hit the home button here. So similarly for job interviews, they have interview tips and online resources, just like they do for resumes. But interesting, live interview coach. So you get a interview set up. You could come in here, talk in this case with Lori. Maybe you upload the resume or the cover letter that you went ahead and got the interview with, and then she would go back and forth with you on how to answer questions within the resume within an interview, or tell you what questions might come in. So you could certainly do that. Hit my back here. I want to get back to our page. And over here, Live Job Coach. You're not sure which jobs you want to go for. You can click on Live Job Coach, or you could use these other career assessment options here, other job resources, career assessments. You could use ONET, which basically gives you all different types of information on what are requirements for the job, how much you would expect to make in that job, that type of thing. So a lot of great resources within JobNow. Since you hung out with me so long, I'm going to give you a bonus resource that's in here that might help you out. Up here, there's something called Adult Learners. If you click that, what you can do is get help with a whole bunch of different things, not only directly career related, but citizenship, high school equivalency preparation, if you're interested in that. There's other types of things here. One of that's of interest is, I'm using Microsoft Office. I'm new to it. I don't really know how to use it too well. Same thing. You click on the help. Click on, I want live help for Excel. Click that. Same sort of thing with the interview. You could upload a document you're working on, and the tutor will go ahead and walk through and answer your questions for you. So a lot of live help that you can get from JobNow. That's the real power of this particular website. So once again, Job Now, it's available through the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library. If you go to our website, click on Job, Career, and Resources, or if I go back a page or our databases A to Z, you can go ahead and use Job Now, and it's free, just like most of the resources at the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library. Thanks for joining me today.